Okay, everybody, we've made it back to Big Cat Rescue, and you can see that we have a really nice sunset here tonight. We're gonna give it a few minutes for people to join us. So in the meantime, we're just gonna enjoy what Big Cat Rescue looks like at the end of the day. There's Tiger Lake. This is the view from the Rehab Hospital. And as you can see, we have a very nice sunset. It's a Bob Ross sunset over there. There's a bunch of happy little clouds. Okay. So we just got back to Big Cat Rescue, driving across the state from Daytona Beach with our newest rehab bobcat, Makani. Makani means wind in Hawaiian, and we thought that was pretty fitting since he survived a pretty windy storm, and that's how he came to be in captivity. So we're gonna go ahead and unload him here at the Rehab Hospital. It's just Victor and I tonight. We're gonna get him set up in his room, the Kitten Room of the Rehab Hospital, after we weigh him, and then we're going to get a diet ready for him. So there he is. He's a little feisty. He's been chewing at his crate the whole ride, which is kind of a little on the stressful side considering his crate's made out of fabric. But we had plenty of other options should it become a problem during the drive. So we're just gonna take him over to our scale and get a weight of him in the crate. And then once he leaves the crate, we'll reweigh it and do the math to figure out how much he actually weighs. So we're at 4 pounds, 15 ounces with the crate. And since he's a new intake, we have a foot bath here ready to go. And that way, anytime we're stepping on the floor that he's stepping on, we clean our feet on this on our way out. It has disinfectant in it that sanitizes our shoes. So he's gonna get a little bit of a look at his room, and we're gonna make a diet for him real quick. And then this is a little tour of his room. We have a hut that he can use as a little den box, a scratching post. This is the door to go outside to the catio. You can see he's got lots of toys on the floor. And this is a selfie of you guys looking in on him. So we're just gonna go out here and see what Victor's cooking for dinner. So we got a couple of options here. We've got some beef, some chicken, and some mush. We're gonna give him a little bit of each. Approximately 3 ounces of food, which is about what we'd feed a kitten his age. We'd feed him about 3 ounces of food twice a day. We suspect he's about 6 weeks old. We'll get a little bit better idea once we see him in person out of the crate and once we know his exact weight. So we're just giving him a couple options to see what he'll like. He was on a kind of a domestic animal canned food prior to his arrival. All right, so let's see what we got there. Got some beef, chicken, and mush. We'll separate it into 3 piles because sometimes they'll have a liking to one, and if the others are touching it, they don't want to eat it. So we're gonna just set the food down in here, and we're gonna open the crate and see if he wants to come out. If he doesn't want to come out while we're in here, then we'll just leave him to come out when he's ready. I think it unzips from either end. Yeah, I was definitely one of those kids that didn't like their food to touch. Actually, still don't most of the time. So we can see he's a little skinny. And you can tell his belly is pretty rounded. So he's most likely got an infestation of worms. His first instinct was to go to the door outside. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and leave him in here so he can get a little bit more comfortable walking around and exploring his new space. We'll take the crate with us so that we can weigh it. And you guys can continue to watch him on the Nest Cam that's in here. It streams 24/7 and it has night vision, so you'll be able to check in on what he's doing. And hopefully he'll settle down here shortly. All right, and we'll go back and see how much that crate weighs. So we got 2 pounds, 6 ounces. So, is that 4 pounds? 15. So it's 2 pounds, 9 ounces. 2 pounds, 9 ounces. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. So, going by the weight that we have and the way he looks in person out of the box, or out of the crate, I would say that he's pretty close to 6 weeks old. So we'll go with that. We'll set his birthday as today, 6 weeks ago. And I'll take you guys out one last time to see the sunset because it's just amazing here tonight. And thank you guys for following his rescue all day. I'm glad that we got to take you along with us. and I really appreciate your guys' support with everything that we do here, because you really make it possible for us to do these types of rescues, to operate the rehab program where we're putting cats back out in the wild where they belong. And I'm not sure if we were able to get a donate button on this live or not. And I'm trying to read instructions on my watch, but I don't really understand them because it's my first live I've ever done. So if there is no donate button, if you could make a donation using any one of the means, from our online gift shop to our website, anything that you donate goes directly to the care of the animals here at the sanctuary. So I hope you guys all have a good evening, and thank you for joining us.